giving all glory, all praise to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, God of Israel, to the 12 tribes of Israel, blacks, Latins, and Native Americans. This is Shar coming in with another lesson. Today's lesson is titled, They Despise Knowledge Until, that's an ongoing sentence. Say it again, they despise knowledge until, coming up when I say they despise knowledge, off top you already know I'm talking about the 2/3 of Israel, the unrighteous, brothers and sisters out here, men and women, and even children, even though you come into the law when you're 11, but when it was a few topics, that I really wanted to speak on, speaking on mostly the righteous men of Israel, but I was like, if I do, put in the righteous, what we gonna have, how about I throw in the unrighteous as well, because, that's real, we get into these worldly things, man, and, speaking on the unrighteous, they get into the worldly things, man, and it'd be hard for them to listen to the word, or it's considered boring or a waste of time, you feel me? So we're going to get right into that. This is Psalms chapter 1, and the whole chapter was 6 verses, and so I just included all 6 of them. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, right? And when you're doing the works of the Lord, when you know the truth, involved in the truth, why would you even want to be involved in, and it wouldn't even be on your spirit to want to be involved in the ways of the ungodly, Not if you seasoned in this truth. When I first came in, I was doing a little shit, a little street shit, a little street shenanigans like that. But guess what? A year later, I'm like, fuck all that. 2 years later, I'm like, fuck all that. 3 years later, I'm still like, fuck all that. Because, I was told either y'all was gonna push or pull you in this truth. And when he does pull you in, when he does pull you into this truth more and more, the ways of the world, you start to leave from all that. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law does he meditate day and night. He shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. Let's see, I was at verse 3. It says, he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he does shall prosper. Right, and we are in these last days to where it's either you're going to prosper or die. You basically just put it like that. You're either going to prosper or you're either going to die, all right? And we, the truth, we have 100% faith in Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, that we would be we would be the ones prospering. Okay, I see y'all Canaan calling me. I'm gonna have to get back at you real quick right after this. But his leaf also shall not wither, whatsoever he does shall prosper, right? And that's whatsoever you do, as far as you're gonna be, with your family, or if you just like me, just gonna be by yourself as a pilgrim, your children are gonna prosper, the men and women gonna prosper. And the men, we have to lead the women and children, of course. But that's what being in the truth is about. It says, he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, right? And if a tree is planted in the desert, it ain't gonna prosper. It might get that little rain every now and then. But if a tree is planted by the rivers of water, shit, that tree gonna sprout up quick, and it's gonna fasten itself, It's gonna be great in abundance, in size. Okay? And then go to verse 2, it says, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law does he meditate day and night. That's why you have to have the word on your mind, The spiritually is already gonna be there, The word gonna be on your mind day and night, We on every 24, we got 24 hours in a day. We ain't gonna be thinking about the truth, 24 hours out the day, because, we have, we do the things that we do. But at the same time, and I can't even speak on this, you always gonna have situations that come up, and as soon as they come up, you be like, bro, I don't read scriptures on that, or, I can apply 2 or 3 scriptures to that situation, or you might hear somebody that happened to somebody in your family or your friends, and, man, this happened to me, bro, and I just don't understand. And you like, I understand, Like, I can show you right out the Bible why that's going on. That's what that's when it says, his delight is in the law of the Lord, and his law And in his law does he meditate day and night. Because with this law, the law, statutes, commandments, you know what I'm saying, that's all we need to live by. That's all you need to live by in this world, you know what I'm saying, for Israelites. Let's see chapter 4. The ungodly, and this is where that you know, these scriptures on the unrighteous come in at. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff, and chaff is trash, you know, worthless things. That was one of the definitions of it. The ungodly are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. So they have no meaning, no use, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not even because, you know, it's because they don't follow knowledge. They don't seek knowledge. You know what I'm saying? If you don't seek the knowledge of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, he doesn't have any use for you. Like if I got 2 sons, and one of them, you know what I'm saying, he doing everything he's supposed to do around the house, and the other one, he ain't doing nothing, he don't want to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I have no use for you as being, you know, of calling it unto you as my son. If you can't even follow, you know what I'm saying, the things that I tell you to do as a father. And I know that might sound like anyway, you know, these motherfucking cars and shit make too much damn noise and shit anyways. That might sound like a harsh metaphor, you know what I'm saying? But if you have children, you know, you probably think the same thing, especially as being a righteous father. Like I say, I don't have no use for you, you know what I'm saying? Or if anything, I'm gonna be 10 times harder on your ass, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't even follow simple directions of what I'm telling you to do in my household. You know what I'm saying? That's how the Most High is. You know what I'm saying? If you can't even follow the simple directions of the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Bible, you're gonna be 10 times harder on your ass. And that's why these unrighteous, the unrighteous 2/3, that's why they end up dead in the street. That's why they end up, you know what I'm saying, you know, going broke, no money, you know what I'm saying, nothing to show for it, in the hood all day, smoking, drinking, you know what I'm saying. What's the word I'm looking for? Polluting their bodies, you know what I'm saying. All them all them curses are put on them for the ways of their doings, you feel me? For the ways that what they do in this world. So let's see, we go to the book of Isaiah chapter 61, verse 1 and 2. The Spirit of the Lord God, or Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, is upon me, because the Lord hath appointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek, and he hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound, right? And that's what we are in these days, you know what I'm saying? In the days of our last captivity, you know, this Babylonian captivity, we what does it say? Send me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, right? And that's what we're seeking in these days, you know what I'm saying? We're seeking liberty because of all the things that have been done unto us by who? By Edomites, Esau, you know what I'm saying? And these other nations who've taken their part, you know what I'm saying? And deliberately, you know what I'm saying, using us for money, you know what I'm saying, for work, for, you know, paying us this little amount of ass pay rate, enslaving us to do so much work, you know what I'm saying, only for their benefits, and we gotta live paycheck to paycheck, you know what I'm saying. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, he sees all that, right? And so that's what we do as prophets, you know what I'm saying. We go out here, hit the highways and the byways, make our videos, you know what I'm saying, spread it to, you know, people on the streets, you know what I'm saying, spread it to our family and friends, even though half the time they ain't even gonna, not even half the time, most of the time they ain't even want to listen. But we're here to tell them, you know what I'm saying, this ain't gonna be our suffering forever, because it's gonna come a time, and, you know, and the day of judgment is gonna, you know, deem all that, but it's gonna come a time where we're gonna have our own blessings in the new heaven and new earth, you know what I'm saying, starting with the elect. And it says to bind up the brokenhearted, right? Because you see a lot of people out here, you know what I'm saying, they go into a full-fledged, you know what I'm saying, breakdown. Man, I just don't know why this is going on. And especially females out here, man. These females out here, especially these single females, you think they might be living their little best life, hot girl summer bullshit, man. Say, these bitches lose $100 or they gotta pay $100, $150 extra on something, and they want to cry about it, man. I just don't know why me, and you know what I'm saying, blah, blah. Yeah, I know why. And guess what? I'm here to tell you, sister, that you ain't gonna have to go through that forever, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta start hearkening to the word more. And you ain't gonna have to worry about them harsh curses or you know what I'm saying, harsh curses going on into your life. But what does it say? In verse 2, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all that mourn. And to proclaim something is to announce officially or publicly, right? And that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give you the official words of the Bible. We're gonna give you, and we're gonna publicize. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put it out. That's why my videos, I don't ever put private. I put public. Anybody can see this. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna give you what it is and what it's for, the 100% truth. You know what I'm saying? At least you're supposed to be giving 100% truth. You know, 'cause we got some brothers out here that ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole different lesson. Shit. That lesson, damn near, you can make a lesson 5 hours talking about that. I ain't here to do that right now, you know what I'm saying? Isaiah chapter 61 verse 7. And this is speaking to the elect. For your shame you shall have double, and for confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their land they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them. Right. That's their righteous portion right there. You know what I'm saying? You ever go to lunch as a kid, you know what I'm saying? Your elementary school is always good when you got that Friday, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That good lunch on Friday, but oh, you can get double of that for free. Oh shit. You good, you know what I'm saying? You good, you smiling the rest of the day. And when you get home, you finna go home and take a nap and sleep good, you know what I'm saying? That's what we gonna get. You know what I'm saying? As far as the leg, our portion is gonna be double in the land given to us. Let's see. It's like on that. We'll see. I'm gonna read that again. It says, "For your shame." So, yeah, how we're shamed out here, how we're scorned out here, and Yahweh shall even say, you know, you should be hated for my name's sake. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't see that what we doing out here is, you know, especially Israel. I'm speaking to the Israelites. They don't see that what we doing out here is for the better, for the greater good, not only for our sakes, the prophets, but for their sakes too. Because this is our heritage. This is our nationality. You feel me? Like, this is the book of our life. You know what I'm saying? They don't, like I said, they don't get that, man. They don't want to get that, and they're gonna have to suffer for that. We even got the scriptures coming. Yup, we got the scriptures coming. You know what I'm saying? Explaining what happened to them. They don't want to hear this. As Israel. But it says, yup, for your shame you shall have double, and for confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their land they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them. I can't wait for it. Everlasting joy. I can't wait for that. It's going to be amazing and glorious. You go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 24. Chapter 1. We're going to start at 24. And this is speaking to the 2/3. Because I have called and you refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. You go down to verse 27. When your fear cometh as desolation and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, verse 28, then they shall call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Verse 29, for they that hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. You go down to verse 32. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. Right. And that's kind of, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to go back to verse 27. It says, your fear cometh as desolation. So when your fear cometh out of nowhere, and it's what it say? And your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. Right. So the things that you can't see right now, oh, they going to come, they going to hit your ass quick, fast, in a jiffy. You feel me? And they don't feel me. You understand the truth, you feel me? But 2/3, they ain't going to feel it. You know what I'm saying? But where am I at? Slaki on there. I saw something like the fuck. But when the stress and anguish come up upon you, right? And it says they shall call upon me, but I will not answer, because you can't. You know what I'm saying? It's too late. It's gonna be too fucking late. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to be out here. You know what I'm saying? Do what they do and gang bang and have all the hoes and the big bad bank rolls and all that, and it even tell you riches shall not profit you in the day of calamity, because everything coming up into these days is all gonna go to one thing, and that's calamity. Okay, that's destruction. That's martial law. You feel me? That's even more increased rape, robbery, and murder upon your neighbors, your households. You know what I'm saying? That's the mark of the beast, RFID chip. That's destruction. You feel me? All them things gonna come to the destruction of this world. You feel me? Starting with Babylon the Great, also known as America. But then they shall call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. And you can't seek them as early. And if you ain't seeking them this early, then you ain't even gonna be able to seek them. You know what I'm saying? When it's speaking on the early in this word, because if you seeking it right now, you doing a good thing. You know what I'm saying? You seeking that word, and if you seek it, you gonna find it. Believe me. If you're an Israelite, you come in and you find out this truth, and Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, you start seeking that word. Trust me, you gonna find it. It's gonna be up to you to keep. He gonna give it to. He gonna show you. He gonna either push you or pull you, you feel me? He either gonna push you from this truth to pull you, but it starts with you and how much you seek it and how bad you want it. And when you seek it, do you actually start living it, you feel me? Making that 360, that not even 360, that 700, I don't know, however many degrees, you know what I'm saying? You turn from, you know, going from the backsliding, you know, 2/3 of Israel to the 1/3 of righteous of Israel, you feel me? So where we at? For they that hated knowledge, and you can't hate this knowledge, you feel me? You can't hate this knowledge of the word, and did not choose the fear of the Lord, because that's you know what I'm saying, that's parabolic, because it says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, right? It's the beginning of wisdom. Wisdom is knowledge. So if you hate knowledge, you don't have the fear of the Lord. You got the fear of a gun. You got the fear of police. You know what I'm saying? You got the fear of your oppositions, your ops and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't, as a part of the righteous decree, we don't fear none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because we know Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua gonna have us in that. You know what I'm saying? He delivered thee in 6 troubles. In 7 troubles, we should be good. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that we can't, you know, go to jail. Or not saying that, you know what I'm saying, we can't be, you know, and you know, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You know, we don't have to, you know, go through like a shooting, or, you know what I'm saying, or a robbery or anything like that. But that's the things that we trust in Yahweh to protect us from. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, like, you know what I'm saying, you could have your own little instances of things that He's protecting you from. You be like, damn, this is it, or damn, like I don't really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Or how did I get myself into this? Like I say, in 6 troubles He shall deliver you. You know what I'm saying? In 7 troubles, in so many words, you still be alright. You know what I'm saying? But you can't, like I said, you can't hate this knowledge, man. You can't despise this knowledge, because as soon as you despise the knowledge of the truth, that's that world. You back into the world full of lies, because it's only one truth. Verse 32, for the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them, right? And fools ain't gonna prosper, and fools don't prosper. That's why I say the prosperity of fools shall destroy them, because you might think you prosper in this world, living in the world, you're not gonna prosper at all. You prospering for right now, you know what I'm saying, for this little temporary little motion. But oh shit, like I say, when that destruction come up upon you as a whirlwind, ain't no fucking way you prosper. Money ain't gonna save you. Cars, clothes, none of that gonna save you. Ain't no RFID chip gonna save you. Ain't no mark of the beast gonna save you. It'll save you for in this world. But when Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua ready for you, ain't nothing to save you except for a chariot. You ain't even be able to see that. You gonna be able to see it, it's gonna be destroying you. You know what I'm saying? Only the elect gonna be able to be saved from that. Verse 33, but whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil. Right, and that's I just had a talk about that, you know what I'm saying, about, you know, somebody that I'm close to, you know what I'm saying, a friend of mine who's younger. And, you know, he used to ask me questions like, you know what I'm saying, like, what's his name? And I'm like, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And he like, so you telling me, because I told him straight up, like, you can call me crazy, you know what I'm saying, and anybody else can call me crazy when I tell you that. Not just me, but, you know what I'm saying, because, I basically explained to him the 144,000 chosen elect. And I said, why are we going to have superpowers in these days, in the last days? He like, for real, bro? And I'm like, yeah, for real, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't just something I'm making up. Because it says we shall, but then I also explained to him, I said, he was like, well, and because he knows, like, he was telling me, like, man, I know, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, in the last days, it's going to be a lot of crime shit going on, a lot of evil shit going on. I'm like, yeah. And I told him martial law, you know what I'm saying, World War III, you know what I'm saying, famines and pestilences. Like, COVID-19 is one of these little pestilences. we about to start seeing major famines in America, you know what I'm saying? That's to come, but it's all gonna come, you know, mostly at the same time. Speaking of pestilences, of famines and martial law and all that, when they have to start rationing out foods, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, well, how are you gonna, you know what I'm saying, what you gonna do? And I'm like, shit, I'm gonna trust in the word of the Bible, you know what I'm saying? Because, and like it says in the book of Proverbs, chapter 133, whoso hearken unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from the fear of evil, right? And that's what I was explaining to him. And hopefully this video, I'm about to, the video was 20 minutes, and last time it cut off on me before I could end it properly, so that's my last scripture, but I just want to, you know, kind of get this little testimony real quick. But I'm telling him, like, and he was like, you know, well, how do I know if I'm gonna make it? And I'm like, shit, what you gotta do is you gotta hearken to the word of the Bible, you know what I'm saying, to the word. Because we're Israelites, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, 12 tribe of Judah. I said 12 tribes of Judah, 12 tribes of Israel. Me and you were, you know, top tribe, we're tribe of Judah. And the girl you talked to, she was Cuban, so she's tribe of Manasseh, if I'm saying it right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just basically breaking it down to him, you know what I'm saying? But this goes hand in hand, and I really should show him this Proverbs chapter 133, because he was like I said, he was like, well, how do you know you're going to make it? And I was like, well, that's the whole point of trusting in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, you know what I'm saying? I'm reading again, it says, but whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil, right? And that's all that we hoping for, man. That's all that we waiting on, coming into these last days. So with that, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to give all glory, all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, you know what I'm saying, God of Israel, to the 12 tribes of Israel, blacks, Latins, and Native Americans, man. And to the brothers and sisters out there, just, like I say, you know, all these videos, keep striving, keep pushing in this truth, you know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you know is right, you know what I'm saying? Working on yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually. We're not alone out here, you know, no matter how hard it gets, you know what I'm saying, how hard it may seem to get. You know what I'm saying? We're not alone out here, you know what I'm saying? And when them days do come, when these end days come, the martial laws and the World War IIIs and the famines, the harsh famines and pestilences, and the turning on neighbors, and you know what I'm saying, and all that, man. Just know you trust in this truth, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, and you will dwell safely, man. You will dwell safely, and you will strive out here, strive and thrive out here, man. And that's what we waiting on, that's what we hoping for. So with that, shalom, you know what I'm saying? Stay strong, Israel.